Hi everyone, this is Charles Zimbillis and I'm coming to you from the Animation Academy in Burbank, California. And I'm recording this video for the benefit of our students, for students who are enrolling in our program here at the Academy, those who are already with us, and also if you happen to be a student at another art school or animation training program, or if you're an established artist that is just looking for some additional motivation. I think this will be beneficial to you. The topic that I want to address is one that is absolutely essential to your creative progress, whether or not you're working at a professional level, and that is your creative productivity. It's something that I impress upon my students continuously, and it's something that I feel very strongly about. It's something that I would ideally like to see everybody embrace, and I'll give you a few examples as to why it's so important and why I emphasize it so much. Now, let's create this hypothetical scenario that you happen to be working at an animation studio, okay? Or maybe you're already working at an animation studio. You know, what is it that you do? What is it that you do on a daily basis? You create. That's your job. You create 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day. And for those of you who work in the business, you know what I'm talking about when it's crunch time and you're working virtually around the clock. So creating is something that is taken very seriously at a professional level. And even if you're not at a professional level, if you're a student, this is something that a discipline that you absolutely need to develop within yourself if you want to make anything that you do creatively your profession or your vocation. You know, let me come up with another analogy, another scenario for you to ponder. All right, let's say that you're in a studio, you're working in a studio, and you have a week to come up with material to show to a producer or a director who is expecting to see some progress that you're making with a project that you're involved with. You know, something it's part of your job. You need to be there in a week's time with material that they can review so that they can make a decision as to where to go with the production. And you don't show up with everything that you need to show up with, and you know you don't have your work. Telling them that you had to take the dog for a walk or had to go to the grocery store and run errands and all that kind of stuff isn't quite going to cut it. Okay? Now, I know that everybody is busy with their lives, and I know how difficult it can be to find time to indeed create, especially if you're a student and you have to do other things. You're not working full time, you have to do other things to support yourself. Okay? It's essential that you chisel that time, that you make space for yourself every single day in your daily schedule so that you can immerse yourself in the creative process. It is essential, and I cannot impress that upon you enough. Okay? You want to develop that. You want to develop the habit of creating on a daily basis. It's something that you need to do, and it's something that is expected from you on a professional level, and it's certainly something that I look for in my students here. All right, let's come up with another analogy. Let's come up with an analogy like, let's say that you're an athlete and you're striving to reach a professional level, or you are training for the Olympics, okay? Look at what they have to go through in order to get to the point where they can realistically compete. Okay, look at the dedication and time and effort and energy that it takes. You know, it's the same thing if you're going to be in art. Okay, regardless of whether you're in animation or not, it's the same thing. The same kind of mindset applies. Okay, let's take a look at what musicians need to do in order to become proficient at the instrument of their choice or whatever it is that they're getting into as far as their musical art is concerned. You know, take a look at everything that they have to get into, everything that they have to go through. It's a lot of work. It's a lot. You have to be very dedicated, and you have to be creatively productive every single day. Every single day, without fail. So you need to be aware of that. All right. Plus, think about this. It's fun. Why wouldn't you want to do it? You know, creating is so much fun. It is so much fun, and you know, it's more than just the mantra that we have here. It's more than just our slogan. You know, keep creating is not just a catchy phrase. Keep creating is practical advice, practical common sense advice for making progress with your career. You know, whether you're working professionally, whether you are developing clients for your freelance career, whether you have your own project that you want to develop and progress with and do things with. You know, whatever your creative ambition happens to be, creative productivity is absolutely essential for you to to get ahead and for you to achieve what it is that you want to achieve with your art. Okay? All right, great. With that said, I wish you much luck with everything that you have going on. I appreciate the time that you're taking to watch this. Thank you everyone for reviewing the video, and keep in mind what I'm saying. Okay, creative productivity is essential for progress with your art and your career. Thank you, everybody. This is Charles and Billis coming to you from the Animation Academy in Burbank, California, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.